I've got a bit of a neoclassical lick to look at today. In the key of A minor, okay, we're going to use the A harmonic minor scale, which is the same as the natural minor, but it's got a raised 7th degree of the scale. Okay, here's the lick. Now this lick incorporates two techniques that are very popular with neoclassical guitar playing. Okay, one is alternate picking and the other is sweep picking. So we're coming down with a harmonic minor run down, which is picked, and then we finish with an A minor sweep picked arpeggio. Okay, let's break it down. So we start off with a scale run. We're going to place our third finger on the 16th fret on the E string. We then put our little finger on the next fret up, which is 17. Then back down to the 16. Our first finger then goes down to the 13th on the E. Then we're on to the B string, and we play 17, 15, 13. On the G string, we play 16, 14, 13, 14. And that's when we apply the vibrato. Okay, give it a bit of a wobble. With neoclassical guitar, the vibratos tend to be wide and relatively slow. Okay, really wide there. And from there we play 13, 14, 13 on the G. Then on the D string we play 15, 14, 12. On the A string we play 15, 14, 12. Then we hold the 11th fret on the A, and again we apply a vibrato. Okay, so that second half of the scale goes. So the whole scale run. The next half of the lick is an A minor arpeggio, okay, which we're going to sweep pick. So for that, that means that when we're going from a low string to a high string, we're going to use a down sweep, okay, all down picks, where you let the pick fall from string to string. Okay, angle the pick slightly in the direction that you're going. When you come back down the arpeggio from the high strings to the low strings, you're going to use an up pick, and that way, again, you're just going to angle the plectrum slightly in the direction that you're going. Okay, so play the arpeggio through slowly. We've got 12th fret on the A string, and we hammer to the 15th. Then on the next string, which is the D, we play the 14th. And it's 14th on the G. Onto the B string, we play the 13th. Then on the E string, we play the 12th and hammer and pull off to the 17th fret. This is where we're going to change to upstrokes, and we're just going to come back down exactly the same notes. So it's 13 on the B, 14 on the G, 14 on the D, 15 on the A, back down to the 12th on the A string. Now something worth noting here is when we're playing, we're changing from one string to another and it's in the same fret next to each other, the notes, like here. Notice how I'm using what's called a finger roll, okay? So I'm playing the note here with like the tip of my finger and then I'm just rolling off the pressure from that string, which mutes it, stops the notes from just sounding like an arpeggiated strum, okay, an arpeggiated chord, okay. I rock that finger over, I roll it over to play the next string. Now that's a very important technique to get the strings muted so they don't all just go. Yeah. You've got to make them all sound like individual notes. We then play the octave of that, which is the 14th fret on the G string, and then we finish with the octave of that note, which is the 17th on the E. Here's the lick again, up to speed.